Superman, two of the most powerful beings in comics. But if they ever clashed, who really wins? Robert Reynolds, aka the Sentry, has the power of 1,000,000 exploding suns. He's got super speed, strength, regeneration, and even molecular manipulation. Oh, and he's basically immortal. But Superman, he's the ultimate symbol of power and hope. Faster than light, strength to move planets, heat vision, freeze breath, and nearly unbeatable unless you have kryptonite or magic. On raw power, they're equal. But here's the twist. Sentry's mental instability and his dark alter ego, the Void, are his biggest weakness. Superman's biggest strength is unshakable mind and tactical edge.
Alright, so it's very hard to say who's going to win. Obviously always down to the writer. But let's do some superhero math. I think it was 1998 we had a Marvel versus DC comic book come out, or it was like a comic book series called Almagan. Something like that. DC and Marvel characters had to fight each other. I don't remember Sentry being in that comic book series, but the Hulk and Superman had to face off. I do remember Superman kicking Hulk's butt. We also have Hulk versus Sentry in World Breaker Hulk. They fought to a draw. And I don't know if Sentry turned into the Void. I can't remember. But I do remember Hulk turning back into Bruce Banner. So I don't know if the Void turned back into Bob or Sentry turned back into Bob and the Hulk turned back into Bruce. But they fought to a draw. So of course, the most logical conclusion would be that Superman could beat Sentry. It wouldn't be too easy, but it would be doable. However, there is the imp, Mr. Mixie-Pixie-Lixie-Mixie-Tixie. Was it Earth 2 Superman that was turned into a puppet by Mr. Tixie-Bixie-Lixie-Bixie-Dixie? Why is this relevant? Because Sentry has shown that he has reality warping powers. I've never read a comic book where they've been similar to Mr. Jixie-Mixie-Hixie-Clixie, but if they're even just 3% as strong as that, then he could be a force to reckon with, and he could give Superman a run for his money. The exploding sun part is not really something that I can use to gauge his powers. I mean, Superman is powered by suns, but technically Sentry isn't. Like, he doesn't have those exploding suns in him. I think the exploding sun thing is just like horse powers, just to say, oh, look how strong he is. Nothing more. Anyway, I'm going with Sentry if he turns into the Void.
정말 감사합니다.